Hi there, Pisces. This is Kim here to do next 3 days. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Opening up to your spirit guides and your angels for these messages. They are for your Most High. We're going to pull from Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck. Whoa, yay, finally. I need some good readings for Pisces, please. The smoke is going to clear and you will see the sugar attraction. Right now, something can be kind of confusing, but you are attracting something big into your life with the sugar card. That can mean the motherlodian. That can talk about finances doing really good, having things that you want. Also, I mean, receiving, attracting and receiving, because this is the sap of the moon plant. This is receiving all of the good things, you know, it's the goodness from this divine feminine energy. So it's also a very positive looking card. Yes, there may be smoke and confusion though, because we literally have that smoke card and the moon together. I would say that's probably what that's meaning. So maybe this reading will help cut through some confusion. Let's get 2 tarot cards, one for each day to focus on, and the 108 deck. And then if we need to clarify, I have the zombie tarot deck to clarify. I like the artwork on the zombie deck. I like the artwork on this, the urban tarot too, actually. But this is why I switched up the decks. Excuse me, I'm drinking my, I hope you didn't hear that, I'm drinking a nutrition shake. It's green, it's interesting. But my stomach might be making noises. Let's cut it. Why am I feeling like doing things different with Pisces for some reason? I don't know why. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. So you are stepping into some kind of really powerful version of yourself, using all your strength, having courage and confidence, you know. It's a real, you can do this, you've got this type of card. You have the power, you have what it takes. Let me get this deck here first. So heavy on the divine feminine, on the receiving. You may be pulling up your energy to somebody and not allowing someone, or maybe even a company, just not allowing your energy to be given away, protecting yourself, saying no to something. I have the 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. That's interesting. The crystal ball and the heart and home for day 1. That's creating your heaven on earth. The 10 of Cups is, it's emotional completion. It's this. It's the heart and home card with happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, heart's desire, and longevity. Something that's going to last. And what's interesting that is it's paired with the I've got to get away card for a little while. Or there's something that you would be emotionally detaching from so that you can maintain this 10 of Cups energy with your home, with your family. Like, I think it's about prioritizing something and detaching from something else is what it seems like to me. The crystal ball says you already know intuitively what it is that you have to leave behind. In this picture, the person's leaving behind pretty much like a party scene, or something that maybe was fun at one time but isn't any longer. So if it's interfering with your 10 of Cups, or you attaining it, then yeah, something then has to go, and we go on and move it a different direction. So the crystal ball, intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, ESP. You know what that card means. That you just know. That you just know. So you probably know about some changes coming into 2 of Disc. You may be worried about these changes with the 9 of Swords, another 9 with the cross, and happening soon. And happening soon. The 2 of Pentacles is, in a way, taking a risk or a chance on a decision. It can be a reason of going back and forth. And there can be anxiety attached to it, especially if it's something that has big, significant changes. If it means that they will be coming into your life. So we can be worried about some of the things that we can't control, or we could be overly worried more about an outcome here. But with the 9s, I think for sure that this is some type of wrapping up a chapter, something that is coming to a close. Just watch your thoughts at this time. The other 9 here also, 9s can represent that number that is the philanthropist, the person who goes out there and it's for the greater good. And that's what this card is about too. It's about, I don't know if you are like a life path 9, but that's coming to my mind just as a life path. You don't have to be 9, but there's something about you answering the call and standing up for others, doing something that's for the greater good. We may have had sacrifices, or sacrifices have been made. Maybe there's more coming up and we're like, I don't know if I want to, whatever it is, if it's tied to your spirituality and you feel pulled in a certain direction, like it's a calling, like you will know in your heart if it's right or not. And there's others, it seems like here, with many crosses being on the field, that are joining you in this purpose, this cause. So yeah, heroic effect and effort, and heed the call. So it does say that this change is coming about and is happening soon. It seems to be in the line here that we have going on with the sugar, the column with the sugar. So it might be tied to that too, what you're ultimately attracting. Look, it is a victory, recognition, praise from others. There's a picture of somebody winning a race, on the card, and it has victory on it. So a huge amount of recognition, maybe even fame, because of being heavily recognized by others and then lifted up for a job well done. You did it. You hit the finish line. So it's a victory for you and for others. It might be tied to an offer that comes in that would be a victory for you to take it, with the Knight of Disc, because this is something, it's, okay, Leah, let me finish with that. My thoughts, they're coming in quick here with this message, because this can be an offer that's stable, solid, it's something that would be good, and it would meet your expectations of what you're needing. I think this has to do with you being a victorious person on your climb to success. Slow but steady here wins the race. You're hardworking and you're honest and you're dependable. And those are characteristics from that card. I think that's why you have that victory. You also are being recognized by the divine big time in this reading with the olive branch and the cross, both of them. Yeah, I mean, just your presence brings peace here. Coming to terms, could be accepting there could be a peace offer, or I don't know, there's something here with this. Wow. What is it that you all do? What was I going to say? Is there a Peace Corps still? Peace Corps? I'm just feeling the energy of somebody that's going in a direction that's very, it's not for, like, you would stand out and maybe become famous for doing something that has to do with offering a lot of help to people who are misfortunate or are going through crisis. You are somebody that has heeded the call for maybe even most of your life, and now making some sort of big move. It's for unselfish acts. It's for the humanitarian here with the water carrier. It says unselfish, compassion, alleviate suffering. You bring peace. There's something that you do that brings peace. I don't know. I guess it doesn't have to be a very literal, you know, I'm there and you're joining a Peace Corps, but like I'm picking up a person that's like a doctor without borders type of person. You know what I mean? A very caring individual. It's not in it. Like, it's good if the money is good, which I think that there's going to be a money offer that's very nice and stable. There's something about what you're doing is for everyone else too here, and that's really important part of this message, because that's the importance that you're putting on this. It's your purpose. So let's see what the let's ask what the smoke is about with the clarifications. Whoa. On the floor. It dropped on the floor. It's the Ace of Swords. But it was in the reverse. So maybe that's something that's unclear. Okay, I have a few cards. I have the Hierophant, the Seven of Hazards, or the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. The Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles with the Smoke card. And it says Rescue Station on the card. Rescue. I think this is your commitment to being on your divine path and having a strong connection with Source, God, Creator, angels, your spirit guides. This, I almost feel like, has to do with a work situation with the seven, because of the work that you've already put in, that you've invested, that you maybe are waiting on some sort of results for. Something's in progress. There's a lot of long-term planning, patience being done, or patience being had. But at the same time, I have other energies trying to compete or go for the same things. And so their energy alone is kind of pulling at us, or pulling at you, as you are investing in the right things. This looks really good, but it could be something kind of unclear with a commitment that you have currently. 2 5s mean change. The 7 could mean a spiritual struggle or challenge. Tell me more about the Hierophant. The 9 of Cups. Another 9. This, to me, is divine contract. A divine contract between you and God alone. Like a contract between you two, because, or one, all. There's something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And in this card, this 9 of Cups, she's very happy and safe, right? So there's something about being happy and safe. It's because of what you left behind to get to your 9 of Cups. Because I don't even have to clarify the 8 of Cups now, because it's right over it. So you go from what you know that you have to leave emotionally behind on a new trail. It leads you to your 9 of Cups. Now you have 9, 9, 9, 9, 4 9s in your reading. I really feel drawn to saying that this is about purpose with you. Page of Wands, good news. Good news. Could be waiting on news like this. This is, it landed on top of the cross. And you know, the good news. I just think it is the good news. It's the good news. It's the good news. You're the good news. You're the news. You're like part of the new acts or something here. You're bringing in good news with your plan, with your purpose, with the plan that you're on. You're about to find out really good news. It's the Page of Wands, but you are the good news. That really relates to that type of spirituality, for sure. The sacrifice, the one who made the sacrifice, the Hanged Man. Whew. So what are we concerned or worried about with the Nine of Swords? Two of Cups. A partnership. Two of Cups. Judgment, which could be an announcement. So we are concerned or worried about a partnership. For some, this is an addition to the family, possibly that you have a decision to make. I don't know if somebody found out news or something. There may be an addition to the family because of this being like a very child energy, just with the types of cards I picked. But good news coming. This is good news with finances, good news with inspiration and passion, something fun. 222, Two of Swords now is a choice, a decision. Five of Hazards is worry. Again, worry and concern. This person's worried and concerned because the whole town's gone crazy in the card. And then we have the Six of Wands twice. So you're going to be victorious for sure over worries and concerns, especially if they are about finances and survival mode, about that. Six of Cups suggests that there is a soulmate energy either coming with you, or this is somebody that you will meet. It's part of your journey here. They may be attached to a past or a future life with you. So somehow you have a remembrance to them when you see them. I want to use the Kipper deck for you all on, the worry and concern. Look, I've got being in the head and very concerned. That was my question, was going to be about those two things. Let's see. What is the worry and concern about, Spirit? The family room. The wealthy man. Being victorious. And the child. That can either be an actual child or the new manifestation here. And a mature woman. I don't know. I would say watch your thoughts. I don't know how they're involved. I would have to get way more into this to find out. But the mature woman might be somebody who's actually passed on, connected to you through your faith. The wealthy man, I feel like, has to do with the news happening soon about an offer or opportunity. I think that's tied to the wealth or the thing that's going to make you really happy, excited, the offer. Or so you could be in this archetype. You could feel like there's something about the right actions to take, the right investment to make actually paying off, and it does, putting you into this role or changing it to that. Male or woman, just the right actions being taken that lead to a lot of wealth, prosperity. So that's what I'm getting for you all. If I go into that, it will be a lot longer, and you all will probably get bored with it too. So I'm gonna end it right there. And if you need a private reading, the information's in the description box. If you do need me to go deeper into just your situation. I have 25. I am intelligent. 5 fives, big change. This is your ability to process information. It says on the conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. And then you have 10, which is 2 fives too here on the bottom, saying that you have really great leadership skills. and you're able to direct others too. So you may be stepping in or getting an offer for a leadership position. And it does say that you are ingenious. So 2 cards are really pointing out how smart you are, how intelligent you are. So thank you for joining me. I'm sending love and light. Bye.